putting immediate pressure onto the walls in front.
Any team that can pop off today and finish inside the top 10 will have a real fighter's chance to run away with things tomorrow. Tomorrow's a 1.5x day, so setting up your foundation is so critical to your success. Vico gets just punished by Persa's shot there. It'll reset now as Ed tries to get the heals here. They're fully back up into the swing of things.
Definitely a bit of a sucker punch as well for Vico when you really think about it, because the way that he was charging in there, it seemed like he had zero concern that anybody was going to be able to piece him up in that moment. Nearly met his own downfall for it, but Persa, Ed,
oh my God,
they're actually finding the smallest angle, tearing up the toes there from Vico and Flixie.
Very, very important tags. That's going to set them up with a very solid damage lead now. Off they go. Meanwhile, Reet looks like he's continuing to get active, but look, 4th place is out, 5th place is out. The standings now starting to gap away. Thomas HD and company, Trulex and company are the closest two, but our 1st place lead, Peterbot and Boyo here, set up for the Rift Island. They continue to fight for it. It's like you see it spawn and you know, all right, who's gonna be there? It's this team right here.
Nah, for me, it's the fact that Peterbot just lit King up, trying to rip by the side of Rift Island there. And Peterbot, we heard it direct when he was doing that interview with Adam Savage. My aim is on another level right now, and that might be the most perfect example of for Clix and Veno, because as you can see, they are just barely managing to stay above water at this point. 27 above on the damage threshold, be exact, and Veno already taking note some teams that might be elevated a little bit higher than their current position, but Yuma has absolutely no idea where these shots are pulling in from. It looks like he's getting lit up from 2 different directions, and Batman Booga actually going to be the one credited for that takedown, but Veno, Clix just chopping directly through the center. They've done a decent job as well of making sure to go unnoticed.
Clix out of ammunition for his rifle. This is the worst we have seen this duo, and arguably the most important game right now. So all they have is each other at this point, and this is why they continue to remain below the surge, is because they don't really have the rifle ammo to find the tag. These shotgun pelts, I mean, they're not much. They're not going to do much. You have to take one of these wall-to-wall exchanges here. Blueberry Fizz comes out. Great catch here. It's Rapid who falls. And I think, again, they lose the elimination credit. However, the damage, though, is theirs.
And the body loot as well.
Very
Veno
nice.
just practically refreshed the max mats. But most importantly of all, MDF, they've got the relief that they needed as far as that surge damage is concerned. Game plan already formulated in live action. They took height for the time being. Now they just need to not get eliminated. Peterbot as well, fighting his way through this lobby, refusing to budge. You would think that he's still a fully intact duo with the way that he plays. So much swagger inside of his own gameplay. Veno also barely managing to cling on life, but 5 eliminations as well for Clix and Veno at this stage.
I was gonna say barely holding on, but Veno was there still. Just Flowberry Fizz, the refreshes now. Things are starting to come together. Peterbot's got his eyes on the prize here, though. This is the villain arc for Peterbot right now, unfolding before our eyes here. As he continues to swing his way through this crevice here, but no! Doesn't take the first shot as a warning, and that's a huge mistake now.
Bitcoin and Cold now, they're gonna opt to layer swap through the low ground, making their way, crossing over all this natural terrain provided by Castle Doom, but again, the high ground, it belongs to Vico and Felixi. They are seeking out full control of this 4th lobby here, and everyone is folding underneath them. Flix down to his final 2 HP. Will he have a moment? Finally gets an opportunity to pop a small shield potion, but again, just scrambling, doing everything in his power to survive. He's got players funneling in ult from every direction, and it's not going to be enough. Clix has been taken out.
He did find Booga there, though. A big elimination for him. Look at this. Trulex and Chicho once again in the end game. Just going for the heal off, looking for a top 10 solidified spot. But it's not going to be easy. This Castle Doom is very hard to navigate across. Remember, these walls are extremely high HP, but look who's back in action. Thomas HD is almost figuratively and literally putting Queasy on his back this game right now, and Queasy gave him the credit last round, and rightfully so. We're seeing him really work for it. Acorn falls now. Bugha, Aviv still alive here. We couldn't have found a better time to talk about them because they've managed to rat their way through the castle here. And now finding Max to stay alive and get back. Meanwhile, Flixie and Vico jumping their way back up into this top 5.
Flexi and Vico from the rooftops now by Castle Doom. Bugha and Aviv functioning out of the attics exclusively, but Thomas has lost Queasy yet again, only this time no opportunity for the revive. In fact, he's down and out for the count as well. Skrull doing everything he can to just try and make it back into zone, but it's all up to Vico and Flixie to hold their ground. They're gonna cut Skrull off in the process. Vico nearly gets credit for the knock, but instead we'll have to watch that one slip away.
Vico finds that extra elimination, though. They are slowly cutting down the poles here, getting closer and closer to the roots. Give a look at it. 7 elims for Flixie and Vico. Bugha and Aviv not looking to jump up into the flames that are Vico and Flixie. Give it a second, though. No match. They have to continue to farm here. And like we talked about, this building, very, very interesting to try to navigate through. Armored wall comes in. At the very least, Bugha's trying to, make this a war of attrition, and they find an elimination. Another big one here. More points here. Vico and Flixie are coming down. They had enough of the weight. They find Aviv on the backside there. Vico losing a lot of HP to the storm, though.
Vico nearly getting trapped in the process there, but unfortunately for Aviv and Bugha, they're gonna get caught inside the structures. They're trying to work their way through. Aviv barely has it, but Vico and Flixie, just a little bit more HP to work with. They bring this one home.
And it's almost like they just keep doing it now. Vico and Flixie, a very, very clearly strong duo here, showing up in spades, putting up the performance, and you can see the look on their faces is expression of pure excitement. They're ready to take this.
Alrighty, would you please put your hands together for your game 4 winners? It's Vico and Flixie! Come on up here, boys, come on, enjoy the moment, enjoy the moment. Unbelievable there. You guys are always so smiling, so happy, and you must be very happy with the Victory Royale. Talk me through the moment there. We saw that taking the high ground, Queasy goes down, courtesy of beaming him out the sky, your partner in crime here. That was the goat right there. That was a big moment, right? Capturing that high ground really made that game yours.
Yeah, exactly. We just decided to key forecast this game because we said if we get forecast, we just guarantee win, because we needed a win to get comeback. So we just decided to play hide on that, and then they just counter sprayed, and Felix just said the spray, and
It was pretty special.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. I mean, talk us. You came very close. I think it was game 2. You guys came second place as well. You had a really really tight go at things there. But eliminations are working well. Standings too. You guys are really flying up the leaderboard again now. Flixie, what's it been like first 4 games into Global Championships for you?
It's feeling really good, and yeah.
How have you been navigating these last zones as well for you guys? How are you kind of working together to make sure that you always get into that end game?
Well, we always look at the zone each other, and then we just talk about it, how we're gonna rotate, if we're gonna early or late rotate. We just look at the zone, and then from the zone on, we just decide what we're gonna do, and we talk about each other. We're not doing single decisions.
Obviously, this being day 1 of 2 as well. 2 games left today. What is the aim, the end goal for today? What would you be happy with finishing up? Is it absolutely top of the leaderboard, or there or thereabouts kind of in the? What do you guys want to do in these next 2 games?
I think if you're top 5 after the first day, you can easily win because it's 1.5 points, but I want to be first after first day.
Okay, and I've got to ask you, Vico, I know you like being out in front of a crowd here, you and Flixie. How does it feel to be out here in Fort Worth enjoying? In fact, make some noise for Vico and Flixie, everyone, please. How does that feel when you got the crowd behind you as well?
It feels great. I couldn't be more happy about it. It's just I feel the need to perform better,
You just got a Victory Royale.
Exactly, but
This guy.
Better. I can always do better,
This is it. They can always do better. They're striving for the very top. One more time, please give it up for Vico and Flixie. Game 4 winners there. We're going to take a very short break. 2 games left today on this day 1 of FNCS Global Championships. Do not go anywhere. We'll see you in just a second.